언제라도 맡겨달라. 그래, 최대한 서둘러보지.
I am. I'm good. Actually, slept quite a bit today. I don't know. I got pretty tired. Ugh. But we won't be streaming as much as we used to. Whereas, I mean, probably only like an hour or two. So I can go back to sleep and go to work tomorrow. But we'll stream again tomorrow as well. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to do this swap for the day. I was hoping someone else would kill the boss, and I can start from level 12. But I guess I just have to do with this. But I'm just trying to check something right now. I guess this boss doesn't have any benefit of the origin effect. But that was actually using Orchi, and the Orchi seems to be doing pretty good damage. Hey everyone. I'm good.
사장님과 나는 애정의 증표.
We are good.
소중하게 간직할게요. 사장님과 나는 애정의 증표. 소중하게 간직할게요.
Where's my... Hold on. Use this.
믿음의 증표로
I need to organize my gear preset a bit. I think they're kind of mixed up. And some of the maze gear, I got it recently, like a counter one. I have yet to place it there. So, like, that's all messed up. This is not supposed to happen. I've been kind of lazy with it. Yeah, definitely need to organize all of this.
최대한 유용하게 써야겠네요.
Ah, but.
최대한 유용하게 써야겠네요.
Oh shit, I just remember by listening to this soundtrack in the background, I have yet to finish my Art Night event. I only did like couple stages. And the event expires tomorrow, I think. Ah, god damn it.
최대한 유용하게 써야겠네요.
Guess I'll do that after I come home from work tomorrow. That's the first thing I need to do.
최대한 유용하게 써야겠네요.
Oh, there's new code? Ooh. What does this give? Ah, oh, whoa, I almost blocked you. I mean, okay, I actually don't mind YouTube, but like, they need to change the chess system a bit. Chess system, whenever someone types things, I cannot, like, it takes forever to like, trying to copy stuff. What does it give? Ooh, 20 eggs. Ooh. A lot of eggs. But I've been trying to use a volcano set on this thing.
어디 보자꾸나. 어디 보자꾸나. 어디 보자꾸나. 어디 보자꾸나.
Okay, we'll use this. I think I'm mostly good. I think maybe I want to give it something defensive to Dorsey. She will die instantly. At this point.
나에겐 이 구두만 있어도 돼. 나에겐 이 구두만 있어도 돼. 나에겐 이 구두만 있어도 돼. 나에겐 이 구두만 있어도 돼.
Hilde, I guess I was something give defensive as well.
고맙게 받도록 하지. 고맙게 받도록 하지. 고맙게 받도록 하지. 고맙게 받도록 하지.
Mention. Give me those range damage. Range damage.
우정의 선물이야?
Oh yeah, I got this yesterday.
우정의 선물이야?
I got pretty good latent gear yesterday. Is it this one? Can't remember. It's like an 8%. I don't know, man. I barely run Inhibitor compared to Britra. And I think my luck is much better with Inhibitor gears than Britra.
고맙게 받도록 하지.
I think we are good now. Still a test. Throw that attack.
모두 함께 즐거운 성창을 연.
Made a mistake of throwing hoarding. I think I was still able.
도망치는 것보단
But I just want to see how much damage Orchid does this week. Last week, my Orchid was basically outperforming most of the people.
나를 전장으로 이끈다. 심판. 시작을 풀고 기대가 질문.
내가 선택한 길이 맞아.
그대가 짊어진
The problem with the Elise is just keep teleporting out.
리얼리티 이노베이션.
That's
리미터 해체했어. 좀 아플 거다. 이곳에서 있다면 함께 춤춰볼까요?
easy. Okay. Maybe I should try to add another buffer instead.
그만하면 될까요? 눈부신 이주가 있는 이곳이 바로 나관이랍니다.
시작을 풀고
도망치는 것. 지식을 kus으면 반드시 하게 되어야만 해요.
시작을 풀고
함께 춤춰볼까요?
그대가 짊어진
끝내겠어. 지식이 호수면
Oh, just about to kill it. Oh fuck, I messed it up. I had to play the striker with it. Nice stuff. Okay, one level down, I got 4 more attempts to go. Man, at least really stacking the damage up there. Orchi isn't as impressive. I guess it's not bad for 4 class, but Chris, pretty impressive. Overall, I think they're pretty good, but Eve is just it's too crazy. In here, we'll actually use a quad. Eve is just different. Yep. I wonder what will be the Awakened Orca will be like. Because we are pretty sure Orca will get an Awakened. The current version of Orca is pretty much like kind of like Eve in a way. And she does additional damage against the corrupted object. I should try to actually use Orca. I think that's a better cost management than what I have right now.
지식이 호수면 반드시 하나가 되어야만 해요. Still die.
Not enough damage. Not enough. Damage. 12 million damage. I think I'll take out Mina though. I don't think Mina is really worth the 6 cost right now. Or been reaching now. My Sabar ability is just a little bit lacking. Maria, probably not a good idea.
아무것도 모르고 행복해하는 사람들뿐.
I want to see how much damage you can actually do with this relic set.
누군가를 구하기 위해서라면 이
Go
정도
for
무게는
attack
짊어질 수 있어.
speed with some penetration. Oh, what the fuck? The substat I fucked. What the fuck? I thought I tuned out the substat, but I didn't. What the fuck? It has like supporter damage and shit like that.
이 정도 무게는 짊어질 수
Oh,
있어.
well. That's unexpected. And all this fucking random
구하기
stuff.
위해서라면 이 정도 무게는 짊어질 수 있어. 누군가를 구하기 위해서라면 이 정도 무게는 짊어질 수 있어.
Anti-ground damage. Anti-ground damage, please. No, not siege. No. Ah, keep giving supporter damage. Fuck. No. No. There we go. Thank you. Whew. I really need the attack speed set for this one. Can someone let me some attack speed, please? I really appreciate that.
누군가를 구하기 위해서라면 이 정도 무게는 짊어질 수 있어.
Much defense penetration? Yes. 40%. I just hit the point I can do level 110 Rita with Gears and 40%. Should I spend binaries with Shadow Class here? If you can clear without problem, do you really need to spend binary on those? Probably not. Now, if you want to do like a level 130, and stuff like that, you probably feel like. But no, just keep hoarding. Like, you're pretty good right now. And I don't think you should be really spending binary too much on Shadow Palace gear. Like, they're not bad gear. Like, they're good gear. Don't get me wrong, they're good gear. But it's just that if you sound like you're settled down already. So it's time for you to start saving binary for like gorgeous gears and stuff like that. You're kind of past the point that you feel like you need. The barrier between Shadow Palace gear and endgame gears is kind of like buried out, I think, in my opinions, because of the raid gears. Like, if you do a raid every season, if you hit 40k points every raid, you are actually going to have a lot of chance to craft either like defensive or offensive gear. And I mean, it depends on your luck, but I find myself generally that you will end up having a very good amount of gears that you don't really feel like I really need to go and start hunting down, you know, Shadow Palace gear by tuning them, where I could just use like retry gears. Like, once again, I'm not saying Shadow Palace gear are bad. That's not what I said in the video as well. It's just that it depends on your luck. If you get lucky, then you can totally skip Shadow Palace gear pretty easily. It's all about getting lucky at the end. It really is, but that's not bad. Give me a second.
신상품이 막 들어왔어요. 느긋하게 둘러보세요. 다음에는 오늘은 남자들끼리 약속했잖아. 학회장에게 이런 일을 시키다니. 사장님이랑
You've been doing right thing. Keep doing it, so. I think my old video still holds up. That's your, like, a maze gear that the safest gears that you can invest into. You're doing the right thing. Like I always say, take your time. Like, any games are like that. Like, seriously, it's not just restricted to this game, but any games, if you try to rush things, unless you get extremely lucky, you're gonna get fucked over. Being patient is a key to save resources as well as your time and money. I'm a very bad example of being patient, especially in gacha games. I tend to just go crazy and start spending. And that's a really bad habit. So don't be like me. Now give me anti-ground damage and I'll be fucking happy. No, no. There we go. See, it shouldn't be hard to get on weapons. I think actually I want some model though. Okay, enough talking. Let's go and actually do one more time.
저 사람들은 쫓으면 안 돼.
How much damage or how much buff do I get? Mechanics. 40% attack, 30% crit damage. That's not bad. try Dino. Guess I can't do that. I'm also very cautious even if the guys just how I should carry this out. That's a good mentality. I tend to not really look at guides anymore. I just do whatever I want to do. If I get fucked over, then I'm like, oh, that's lesson learned. Kind of. Oh fuck! I messed up. I did not mean to play Agnes here. I got confused because I was reading chat and they're also blonde. I think she should be able to survive this. Oh, but actually Agnes takes a lot of damage. Oh, I guess I could deploy Agnes. I did waste some cost there, so probably wasn't the smartest choice. I'm not sure if the Rapture is really doing anything really worth it or not. I don't know. For the amount of cost it is, it's questionable. Questionable.
준다고 해서 왔어. 이건 설탕 얼마나 들어있어? 이건 설탕 얼마나 들어있어?
It's close right.
이건
Let's just go with
설탕
text.
얼마나 들어있어? 이건 설탕 얼마나 들어있어? 이건
I guess I will never use Sobin again. Because the one place I was using Sobin is Britra. Now I don't really need her for Britra anymore. So I guess I'll never use her.
이건
I should just strip up her gear.
설탕 얼마나 들어있어?
That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. I've been always using Sobin, but I guess Sobin is gone to dust forever. The Ellie strategy for Inhabitor just a million times better. It's kind of sad, but she lasted for a very long time, I would say. She had a good run.
이브의 놀이 상대가 되어주시겠어요? 볼까요? 내 것이 되면 공평해질 수 있다. 나를 전장으로 이끈다. 받아들여. 지식을 코스는 우리의 길은 무너뜨려드리죠. 없는 진짜 그릇 듯. 긴급 출동한다. 몸부림. 길냥 지르고 도망쳐. 할 수 있어. 이노베이션 리얼리티. 벌써 그릇된 맛. 집으로 접견. 리얼리티 이노베이션이라고 했을 텐데 함부로 치르셔. 오버드라이브 지식은 내게 써. 우리의 길을 접견.
出世は目の前だな。
How many attempts left? 2 left? Yeah, I think I should be able to get this boss.
씻겨줘요. 씻겨주고 지각을 풀고 편연하라. 이브의 놀이 상대가 되어주시겠어요? 함부로 그래, 도망치는 것보다 좋구나. 상대해줄 테니까.
Ah shit! I made a mistake. Let's hope Elise will not jump to the other side. But I think she will after this one. No, she's dead. Oh well. Like a little fuck up like this that really messed up the run. Guess I won't be able to hit. Well,
속죄 심판은 이제 네 차례야. 물리라고 했을 지식의 호수는 엉망진창 속죄 눈이 빛을 지각을
man, I'm salty I messed that one up. I was not supposed to mess that one up, but I did. I was not supposed to mess that one up, but I did. Since I messed up anyway, let me just go for quad and see if I can do 60% damage.
저에게 닥치. 지각을 풀고. 걱정 마세요. 제 안에서 새로운 상처입니다. 감추지 않습니다. 그래, 도망치는 것도 그대가 짊어진 무게를 키워내겠다. 빛을 무너뜨려드리죠. 함부로 죽으시면 빛을 속죄부터 시작해. 그대가 앨리스 출격하겠다. 그래, 도망치는 거. 이 세계는 미련이야. 함께 춤춰볼까? 시작을 빛을 잡아. 할수 있어. 받아주자. 그대가 속죄시 받아들여라.
And then I can slide up there.
쓰러지는 2m 해제.
I'd be enough to kill it. Maybe. I don't think so. Depends how much crit. Oh! Close. Close one. Okay, we are done. The 14 now.
언제라도 맡겨달라.
Honestly, I still love Swap Wars.
그래.
And I personally like the fact they gave more entrance tickets, so I can do more of it. It honestly is fun. I find it really entertaining, the fact that I can, you know, just go and start berserking with all the gears and stuff I have. I personally find it really fun. I wonder how much damage I can do with this. I wonder.
간척이 좋구려.
Test out this.
훌륭한 장비네요. 그런데 좀 더 비싼 건 없나요? 훌륭한 장비네요. 그런데 좀 우린 이기고 살아서 돌아간다. 태풍의 시에 인사 앨리스 출격하겠다. 자세가 엉망이잖아. 틀렸어. 어릴 적부터 되는 체중이 없었어. 눈부신 청소를 위해 치열습니다. 느리게 의지를 보여주란 듯이 모두를 구해내겠어. 이 시간이네.
I guess it's not that.
고생했다.
It's around the same. I think her damage is much lower. Yeah, the enemy's defense has to be high enough to see the defense penetration set, to see real potential. Otherwise, it's just better off using the usual attack speed here. We're gonna just do our daily. Did I actually finish this? Can't remember.
소리가 맺혀도 놀라지 마세요. 과부는 지원이구나.
누군가를 구하기 위해서라면 이 정도 무게는 짊어질 수... 누군가를 구하기 위해서라면 이 정도 무게는 누군가를 구하기 위해서라면 이 정도 무게는 짊어질 수 있어. 누군가를 구하기 위해서라면 이 정도 무게는 짊어질 수 있어.
보너스인가요?
I'm tired of this, so I'll just use this.
오늘 무슨 날인가? 협찬 고마워.
What does Awaken Regina use? I mean, cooldown set is what you want to be using most of the time. Because her main her stats is really high, but her main damage also comes from her skills. But you can probably still use Volcano set as well. But like I said, defense penetration isn't as useful in most of cases, unless you're doing like a co-op plus, like high level, where they have a really insane amount of defense, and yes, still don't have a fuck.
현장을 도울 방법이 생겼네요. 돌아볼 필요가 없어. 잘 됐는지 볼까? 지금 출격할 수 있으면 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 관측 수식에 따른 결과입니다. 입소리 허접들이 까불기. 씁쓸하시지. 서비스야. 준비됐습니다, 사장님. 쉽게 잘. 지금 출격했고. 지금 출격할 순 없어요. 너희들이 공세 종말점. 지금 출격. 없으면 큰일 난 지원 필요하지. 준비됐어. 볼까? 벌써 힘들지? 너희들의 공세 종말점.
Man, at least getting one shot is not help. No! At least was going for pretty good. Yeah, still hard to use Elise in PvP. No, 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 no. I think she actually one-shotted.
주체
I mean, danger close is whenever there's a type damage, you want to use that instead. So probably I mean, danger close is just full. What's it called? Smite. You probably use smite set most likely.
캐치 개방 전대원 강화 준비
I think I'm buffed.
준비됐습니다 사장님 모두 함께 즐거운 성창을 열도록 해요 제가 모를 줄 알았나요?
긴급 출동한다.
재밌네요
버텨보시지.
여기가 너희들의 공세 종말점이다 여러분의 인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요
쳐보자.
지금 출격할 순 없어요. 구름 사이에 달빛이야. 후일이 승인되어 상대해주세요. 관측 소식에 따른 결과입니다. 구름 사이에 달빛.
지원합니다. 최소
출격할 수 있게 뜻깊은 무대를 만들어 보자고. 도망치려고요?
전한대. 신호 전까지 대기해라.
비명 지르고 도망쳐봤자
가수.
준비됐습니다, 사장님. 도망치려고요?
등지고 찍어주지. 독점자의 불고
이 상태를 어떻게든 하겠. 잠시 전선을 이탈하겠습니다.
Guess I'll go back to his shop. Earlier this week there was actually snipers all around, but not right now, I'm assuming. There's no sniper, I guess E2 really can't. Yeah, but that was maximum skill haste set, I think. Like maximum skill haste. Like all the way.
오라버니께서 멋진 성차를 준비해 주셨네요.
I'll add this preset here. I'll use mine here.
저도 오라버니께 잘 보이고 싶을 때가 있는데
확실한 승리와
아쉬워라. 다음엔 거짓말하기 없기에요.
나더러 남들 뒷공문이나 졸졸 따라다니라고.
Okay, buff is on, so let me go and do that. Buff is on.
신상품이 막 들어왔어요. 느긋하게 둘러보세요. 이용해주셔서 감사합니다. 이용해주셔서 감사합니다.
Go co-op, and turn the bus. Right up the old buff. Okay, let's go and run our. I already finished this, right? Yeah, I did. I'll be back. How much module we have? 159. Got some more Eternium here.
수호령께서 대박자크를 속삭여 주셨습니다.
And I think I'm almost done with it. Man. I should be able to get this thing soon. I'll click it another time. I wish there was claim all kind of thing, but I guess that's step by step. Question is if I want to spend all this Eternium. I feel like I should save for a Guilty Gear collaboration though. Even though I don't need any gears from that, but and I feel like I should save it. I should save it. Anyways, that is pretty much it for Korean server for today. We'll jump into our global server. I say that I'm done, meaning I have my iPad on my table, and I'm gonna turn my Korean server on that and just swapping my account. Honestly, if I would kind of wish there was like achievements to tell you how much hours you logged into the game, because I'm like always online, literally. Like I think when I sleep or when I'm at work, it's like the only time I'm not like on. So every time I'm at home, my game is always on my iPad or on my computer screen. Nope, no SSL. I think I should be able to get Next Awakening kitty, no problem. Or I might have to buy packages, but we'll see. Because the March does not have a new Awakening event, so I think shouldn't have much problem with it. I bought this right. I want to buy this. Should buy the furniture set first. furniture pessimist. 색깔도 나오고. Let's do our quad boss. We'll go easy on this one. We won't go so try hard on this.
완벽한 착륙.
무너뜨려드리죠.
Oh yeah, we have Chris. I totally forgot about it. Oh my lord. I totally forgot. I thought I had some other unit that I wanted to try out. I totally could not remember. Now I remember. Yeah, we had Chris. That was the unit I wanted to try out. Just deleted her off from my memory.
이런 역할도 해야 배우는 게 많겠죠.
I think I'll take out Plaga actually. I don't think she will help me out that much here, so I think I'll place her with the
그리도 보고
Orchi.
싶으니?
Place her with Orchi instead. Let's try this out.
여기 지금 말이야. 그게 무엇이야?
She just does a good damage.
무너뜨려드리죠.
I don't really have any other DPS right now. But when I put Chris in, it's definitely more cost effective.
이제부터 시작이야. 함께 춤춰볼까? 도망치는 것보다 너의 파트너 이노베이션 리얼리티 내 놈이 도망치
And my damage is really low compared to my Korean server because I gotta use a Sigma. Where global server I use Biretta. I mean the Korean server I use a Biretta. So I have more rooms for DPS. But Mina in general does a really good raw damage. And she has a great survivability, so. And my account for global server isn't like totally hardcore compared to my Korean server account anyways. If I could just put like Orca here and maybe another DPS instead, it would be much better.
여긴 안전해. 아직은 말이야. 그때 말이야. 무너뜨려드리죠. 왜? 춤춰볼까요? 아프지 않단다. 빠르게 시작. 운동 끝났어. 모두의 믿음에 무지 생각이가 가볼까? 성가시군. 도망쳐. 계속 제 마음 왜 완료.
Alright, good damage. Should be able to kill it next round. As you can see, Mina is my top DPS for raw damage right now. The amount of damage she can show out is pretty insane. Like I should be able to kill it before the pattern.
지금 말이야. 리얼리티 이노베이션. 그래, 도망치는 것보다 아프지 않단다.
It's dead. Ish dead. Okay.
시그마 승리.
웬일인지 일찍 눈이 떠져버려
One more run and then we should be good.
여긴 안전해. 아직은 말이야. 야. 준비 완료. 내가 길을 열겠다. 아프지 않단다. 미래는 제 진심을 준비 완료. 수 있어.
I feel like if you're using attack speed set, you're gonna have to get the cooldown from some other aspects. The cooldown set is generally better. The reason so before the Kyrian was buffed, attack speed set had its own usage, but since he was buffed, this is what he got from his special skill. So as you can see, commands that contain blah blah. See? The sit back. When casting skill, Korean and ally wardens gain immunity to his stun from the ultimate or lower skills for a second. Also for the 8 seconds, Korean's attack speed increased by 10% and gains 2% buff for every ally units on the battlefield, including self. And it's max up 10 stack, so he can get up to 30% attack speed from this whenever he spams a special skill. So since then, since this buff, cooldown set is just generally way better. Because the more, not just the damage is high on the special and the ultimate skill, the more special skill you use, the more attack speed buff you're able to maintain on the Kyrian. So that's why it's generally better to have it. Like before buff, yeah, like attack speed had its own advantage, but after he got buffed, no, like cooldown set is I think generally much better. I mean, you can still try to use like Mei's cooldown set, like Mei's attack speed set with the skill haste bottom options, but either way, he's crazy. His stats are really, really high too. Is a mage attack set still valid, or should I reroll for cooldown attack speed? Well, it depends. Are you a new player? I would say attack set is not as valid as it used to be. But if you're a new player, I would just use it. I'll just use that and roll other mage gear that's like anti-set or something like that. That's probably much more smarter investment in treating that. Of course, eventually you want to change the attack set into like cooldown or attack speed set, but I think you should settle down with the attack set for now. You gotta be flexible. You can't just like dump everything onto one piece of gear until you like have to get the perfect stat then move on to next. That way it will slow down your progression a lot. And not just that, also it might be really very demotivating to play the game. Who's awakened Tommy? Who the hell is awakened Tommy?
저는 손만 거들었을 뿐입니다. 아버지 뜻이 그러시다면
Ecclesia is very cool. That should be our next awakening. Yeah, but next month CL, so you have time. You have time until April. We'll probably see Ecclesia in April. Red soldier dude with the shield. Oh, you mean that fucking guy? I was like, who the fuck is Tommy? You mean Tommy and his friends or something? Yeah, it's like the soldier unit. Well, he's talking about this unit. Yeah, Tommy the diehard. I'll low-key laugh at myself if they turn out to be fucking Red Faction spy. That'd be kind of funny twist. I think they should definitely put that into the story, just like as a little bit of brief of comedy. Or like they work with they show up in the story, but they were able to pass by as a red faction because they wear some red color armor set. That'd be kind of dumbfounded, but also kind of funny. Well, I don't say it's Eve first, because the Awakening character, they have been like following the schedule. They haven't been really swapping Awakening orders, so. I'm in the where is it? 8. I wasn't able to pull every single awakening units in Glover server, so the order is a little bit off, but the order has been pretty much the same. So. Rudimilla should be right over here. Awaken order. I think Chifuyu came out a little bit early than the other. Let me compare with my Korean server. I think Chifuyu came a little bit early for Glover server. Yeah, because Chifuyu was supposed to come before Regina. I think. So it's the Chifuyu that just popped out of nowhere. I think it was because of the Japanese server too. I can't remember why they popped out. Maestro came way before, by the way, but I got her a little bit late. I skipped her. So we have been pretty much on the schedule, I think. Actually, I think they swapped the release. Maybe because the main story came out a little bit late. You know? But generally, all the characters are in the same order. Yeah. I'm looking at this, and generally they're all in the same order. Even they swap, they usually only swap like back and forth. So we may get Eve, but then we'll get Ecclesia right after. So usually that's the character that's tied into the main story. So she's going to be recruit units, so you should save your recruitment tickets. Next battle pass units should be let me check. Next battle pass unit after next battle pass unit should be Licorice or the really. I think it should be Licorice. Wait, did we get Ramda? I can't remember if we did. Pretty sure we did. I bought all the battle pass. Let me check. But did we not get Ramda? What the? I mean, I actually skipped a couple SSR units too. Wait, was it Ramda recruitment? I can't remember. No, she was counterpass unit for Korean server. I guess we haven't got Ramda yet. So maybe I guess we'll get Ramda. It's a counterpass unit. I think if anything, counterpass unit schedule was a little bit different for Glover server. That was the one thing I noticed. Oh, yeah. Ramda was supposed to come out. Well, actually, for Korean server, since I have every single unit that I got from day one, so in Korean server, CL came out, then the Ramda came out. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, CL and Ramda has been like long overdue. Like we should have gotten CL way before any of these characters. So I think that's why they take a march off with the awakening units and just trying to release the missing SSR. Yeah, like the CL should have been around right after these two. And right after these two, we should have gotten Rebecca with the cutting story. Then the CL would have released next. But I think they also changed the story order a bit. To more flow with what they originally intended. I think Korean server also story order is a little bit different because they just run out of time, I guess. Yeah. But we are getting close with the most of the SSR units. Yeah, we got Lenore really quick. But I think units like Lenore, Ramda, and characters like that, I think they're supposed to come out when they originally appeared in the event, where they planned to. But I guess they got kind of delayed. Did I do the... No, I think I still have one more hit. Did I? Did I do it all, or is there one more left? Yeah, I did it all. Never mind. I kind of wish they give Ramda a reactor or something. And make her usable at least in PvE. I do miss her fucking damage before she got nerfed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Her damage before nerf was kind of funny. I mean, she was fucking broken. But I do wish they give her at least some damage back. Because right now, Orch is better than Ramda, 100%. When it comes to DPS. So I kind of wish they give Ramda back. Because I think Ramda is a pretty cool character. So right now, there is no real reason to use a Ramda over, like, that Orch. SI units. I'm almost at the full collection. I'm just missing Kiara one. I should be able to get this from the collaboration shop selector too. I mean, it's a silly little thing. There's no real reason to go for full collection. I guess I kind of want to. I'm still not sure what to get. If Ministra gets OP, we'll pick Ministra. I'm still debating if I should pick Amy for this one. I think I should just go for Rosaria now. But I kind of hope the Minister Reactor will be tough. Then I'll buy her skins and get her the skin. And, wait, I have the skin? What the fuck? When did I buy the skin? What the fuck? Like, I literally just spent money and never realized it. Well, I would have never known I had the skin until now. Wait, what? When did I buy this skin? I don't know. But I guess I bought this skin. Well, maybe I was sleepy and just bought it or something.
선물은 필요 없대도 자기는 나의 천사, 나의 구원.
Okay. There we go then. It means hard to use it? I guess I just never really used it like Global Server. It's mainly for PvP as well, so. Very, very, very jiggly. Well, thanks to you guys, I found out I had the skin the whole time. Never realized it. Ministrash is still good. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just that I guess other Awakening units got too much better. And I just kind of wish their reactor will bring back. Like, there gotta be a reason why they're giving a level 2. So she may not be OP, but I think she'll become very good at least. I mean, she's still pretty good in Last Stand right now, but I think they're rotating the buff for the Last Stand with the new element they added. So I think we'll see some shift in the Last Stand member. Because the Ministra has been just literally one of the most used units for the Last Stand. But we'll see. Like, there is no terrible Awakening units in my opinion. They all have like standing ground. It's just that there are better characters when it comes to the similar positions. Administra, for example, if you want to do jungle, she still is one of the most used characters for the room number 1. But anyways, I think that's why buffing things and trying to keep the older units more available is also an important part. I think that's what a lot of gacha games fails to do that came out recently. The old units just become outdated and they're dead forever. Especially like DPS units. I mean, it's a natural thing, but people are more accepted with it. But I also heard the arguments that the buffing old units is actually bad for new players. That means the new players will have to go back and pull out the old units, which doesn't feel as good. It's like they're like, oh, I told I can just go for this new unit. Now you tell me I have to go for old units too. So that's actually not a bad argument or bad point. Oh, this old player told, oh, don't go for old characters, and now you have to go for old characters. Yeah, probably be like more demanding. You'd be like, oh man, I thought I could just skip the character, but actually have to go for the character again. Does it? I feel like Dragon Ball will be the one of those games that hard to do that, because don't they literally just get stronger and stronger? That's literally in their lore. They just get stronger and stronger. Like, wouldn't it be kind of wrong if the, like, let's say if the Saiyan level 2 is stronger than, let's say, the blue Saiyan or something, like that wouldn't really make sense unless player doesn't really care.
완벽한 착륙. 아이, 반가워. 난 시그마라고 해. 금방 물들여주지.
It is good if I think another game that has a constant power trip we can't recently, I guess it's a Nick game. Other than Couple Pilgrim, I think they've been steadily increasing with better characters. I mean, that game is tons of limited damage. Is it wrong to hate limited banner character? I think that's just like the worst part of gacha game.
신호. 여긴 안전해. 아직은 말이야. 달려. 난 실험하라고 해. 금방 물들여주지. 디바이스 세트 온. 그거 알아? 이거 빙도 나간다. 하구나 가볼까?
Yeah. That's like the worst fucking possible system. I don't know how anyone defends it. Every single character is a limited banner character. And people are like, this is amazing. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I like fucking crazy? Am I out of my mind? Are people calling this such a generous gacha? They also say, oh, it's so good because you don't get spooked like other gacha games. Well, look, in other gacha games, if you get spooked, you have a chance to get like, you know, other characters. Only good thing about Hoyo games gacha, like starting from Genshin, is that if you're a mega whale, let's say I'm a like billionaire, and I go for full dupes right away as a character come out. The good thing would be I don't have to worry about the character spooking me. Like I don't have to worry about all the character I fully duped will pop out again. And their gacha system benefits those players. I'm not even sure if the word benefit even makes sense because it's still very expensive. But anyone who's going for full dupes, it's not a good gacha system. I don't know. Many people defend this, so I just have no words to counter argument that, other than saying I think it's bad. Doesn't help the rates are garbage. I think that's one of the things why people actually really like Nikkei Gacha. Just beside the superior mileage, like the pity carry system compared to Genshin, it actually has a pretty high rate. Of course, a lot of the SSR units isn't really good. So, you know, it's not that different than getting like Diluc or something like that, of course. But still, there are gems that are hidden inside within the pool of SSR units. And they also have Pilgrim units that can pop out too. But I gotta praise MiHoYo for making that kind of toxic gacha system implemented into gacha games successfully enough to make so much money out of it. Oh. Like, I don't know how they done it, but they magically did it. Like, imagine if any other company came out with a gacha system, they were like, holy shit, this shit is toxic, this is like one of the worst gacha ever existed. And that was actually general opinions when Genshin first came out. But somehow after like a year, everyone just like decided to leave. Hey, just COVID helped a lot. Well, the Honkai Impact gacha system was also had its own downside, I think. But Honkai Impact 3 was definitely less. I mean, here's the thing: Genshin Impact does not have a competitive aspect, where the Honkai Impact had competitive aspect. Like it had a weekly, like, you know, challenger. I mean, like a leaderboard, like challenge thing you do every week. So if you want to be somewhat reasonable with the leaderboard, whenever a new meta character comes out, you want to go for the whole 3 artifacts, no, the whole 3 stigma, which is gear set as well as the weapon itself, and even a pet. Like if you're a casual player, only going for a character and a weapon, I think Honkai Impact 3 is like infinitely cheaper. But I was a collector for Genshin Impact, so I didn't feel like it was any cheaper than the Honkai Impact 3. Especially year 1 Genshin, where the weapon did not have a fucking pity at all. That was like fucking brutal. I have so many Wolf's Greystone on my account. Because, you know, I got lucky. I actually got really lucky with the, like, Step the Homa. I got that on the first try. But we know, like, what was that guy's name? The guy with the beard? Apparently a lot of people hate him. Yeah, I remember him, like, losing a lot of fucking money just to get the one Step Homa. I was actually watching the clip of him losing, like pity after pity, or I mean 50-50 after 50-50, and I was like, holy fuck, this is like fucking painful to look at. I think 50-50 system is so evil, but at the same time it works so great because it gives illusions of a gacha player, because like it gives such a huge difference to people who win 50-50 or not. So anyone who wins 50-50, they are going to love this gacha system because they feel like it just like literally won the game compared to people who didn't. And as toxic as it is, it's kind of fun to see people fail their gacha. 50-50 system is literally like the definition of that. Like you winning 50 and you see other people losing 50, you probably feel like, holy shit, I feel so fucking good kind of thing. And it works perfectly, especially to boost the morale of the free-to-players, that I just literally outclassed this whale by winning 50-50 times. I think that's why this system still works, because the tons of people who play the MiHoYo games are, I mean generally all gacha games, but especially at the MiHoYo games, they have a lot of free-to-players. And not just free-to-players, but lucky free-to-players as well. Like all the people that I see defend MiHoYo Gacha, they're like, oh, I have all this character, their games are so generous, blah blah blah. I mean, oh, that's because probably you didn't lose 50-50. Like, holy fucking shit. Genius, my guy. You got lucky. Of course you like the gacha. But I wonder if you can say the same thing once your luck runs out. I have not yet to see people who lose 50-50 defend the gacha system. The farthest they can go, they say, oh, at least pity carries over. That's the only like defensive thing they have, or positive thing they have to say about gacha. They have no other ways to like defend the gacha system itself. Like Girls for Online 2, for example, I lost every 50-50 so far from playing the game. So I'm like, yeah, this gacha system is just bad. Hey, maybe I'm just unlucky. No, maybe I'm just like rage quitting here because I'm unlucky. Maybe if I was incredibly lucky, I'll probably feel the same way as other players. This gacha system is amazing. But I do wonder how long this gacha system will remain. Because I think right now it's at the tipping point that people start to be like, yeah, we don't really want this anymore kind of feeling. And the MiHoYo is the only one that's still kind of dabbling with their gacha system. Still 50-50 system. Like Wuthering Wave, I see that they're kind of doubling down on it. Like their weapon, for example, the weapon does not have a 50-50 system. The weapon is guaranteed pity. Like I think it was like an 80 pity. So if you hit 80 pulls, you get the weapon guaranteed. There is no 50-50 fucking squeeze the shit out of it. There is that. And not to mention Constellation, like like getting those like constellation is a little bit easier because they utilize the mileage shop. They actually sell the constellation and stuff. Not full cons. I think it only sells like 4. But still, it's going to be much more beneficial for whales. Any upcoming games I'm waiting for? Honestly, no. 0. I guess Wuthering Wave, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm a sucker for open world game, but at the same time, I don't really like the character design that much. I think Punishing Gray Raven character design is much better for my taste. Like, I don't like Chinese characters. I think they're fucking lazy design. Like, they all kind of look the same. There are a couple Chinese themed characters I like, but generally when like they go to like Chinese reason and they come out all this Chinese character, I'm like, yeah, kind of. Like even the Arknights, I'm like, oh yeah, another Chinese dragon. At least they're waifu, so you can kind of get over it. But design-wise, I'm like, oh, okay, another Chinese dragon. It's not that interesting. When the Genshin Impact first came out, I thought those Chinese, like Genshin Impact Chinese themed characters were very, very cool. I really liked that, but that was only in the last time. I felt like. Since that game, I don't really feel like I really want more like Chinese characters within my gacha games. Doesn't help the Chinese themed characters. I kind of like, or like, I'm not sure if it is opinions from the global server people. But Korean server people, like general gacha game players within Korea, they don't like Chinese games, Chinese region like story. Like the main problem they say, especially with the Arknights, they talk and they use all this like adjective, and like you can't really get the grip of what they're trying to say initially. You have to really understand like certain specific way they talk about their own nouns or adjectives, and otherwise you won't be able to really understand the story. Like for example, like Kelsey, whenever she talks, actually Kelsey is not that bad, but whenever Kelsey talks, I'll be like, okay, let me try and understand. Let me see let me pull up her dialogue. Actually, I never bothered to read her dialogues in English. I wonder if the English translation is any better than Korean. My Korean translation is not that bad. Menu operator. Let's look at Kelsit. Yeah, but she talks like a fucking maze. I don't know how she talks, but I don't know how she talks in English, so I'm trying to look it up. Can I look up a dialogue here? Or is that not possible? I guess I have to go to Wiki or something. Google Kelsit Arknights. Kelsit Arknights dialogue. Kelsit's dialogue. Arknights Wiki. Talk 1. I'll conduct scientific examination on you at the regular intervals, recruiting you with the vital signs. Okay, this is not that bad. Amiya has left to eat with you with the young operator. She is a child too, and you should accompany her as well. The Earth has no mercy on the basis of age, but children will always be our unbearing hope. I very much admire this notion of a certain someone's. Like, wait, what? Doctor, do you ever develop the meaning in your own existence? I do. Life upon the earth is duty, tenacious, evolving to have its own place, nurtured to tameness and confrontations, often being brutal. It's actually, I mean, I know what she's trying to say, so, but man, if I am new players, yeah, that's very riddle-like talk. The path along which Yamiya grew into Rhodos Island, the leader was considerably troubled, and the sacrifice we experienced bear testimony to that. from the faintest glimpse you caught in that stretch of the past, you may gradually come to understand the meaning of it all. You can make your own choices. Someone once told me that. I don't know. The more I talk to her, the more I feel like I'm just going batshit crazy. X5, please. I don't understand what you're saying. I think in anime, in the Arknight anime, they're trying to really not use that kind of Kelsey talk. I personally have no issue about the cultural characters, but goddamn, remembering Japanese, Korean, and Chinese names on our games is a headache. I think Korean's names are pretty hard. But I think Japanese names are pretty familiar, but at the same time, I can never remember their correct name. Because they all sound fucking similar. I think Japanese names are very hard to be unique. I think that's the main problem. I think English names are the ones that's actually the most unique and most it's easy to remember. I think English I'm like sucker for like other languages, but when it comes to gacha game, English name sticks in your memory the most. I think like Yuna Springfield, that name I will never be able to forget. Horizon, I don't think I can ever be able to forget. Rosaria, I don't think I can forget that. Karin, I don't think I can forget that. Regina, I can't forget that. Like Hilde, I can't forget that. Kurian, I can't forget that. Jake, I can't forget that. Maria, I can't forget that. Like literally, I think English name just sticks to your brain. And English isn't even my first language, so well, even though Korean used to be my first language since I was born in Korea, like even Korean names, I still have like a little confusion. Japanese name, since I'm not a Japanese speaker, it sounds really familiar. Like Nanara Chifuyu, Nanara Chinasu. But at the same time, like they just kind of rambles in my head all together into like the character. Like whenever someone say Chifuyu, I will always kind of get devout myself. Is she talking of the one with the katana, or is she talking of the one her sister where she's a healer? Like I always kind of on the fence about it when I first heard it, and it's not just the counter side in other games as well. So I guess yeah, Korean names are a little bit more like English sentence. I think Korean language in general is very easy language to understand, and I think it works pretty well in English, like the text format. Seraphil, that's another name. I can't forget that. Sigma, I can't forget that. Ribet, I can't forget that. See, Orochi is a name that I know this character. I use this character a lot, but Yamato Orochi, if I hear that in other games, wait, there's like I can't pinpoint that out. Like Agnes, I can't forget that. Rita, I can't forget that. I think Mika is actually a name that's really confusing. Rebecca, I can't forget that. Claudia. Ingrid. Licorice. Rudmilla. Morris, Ryan, Maria. Brendel. Luna. Rika. Fellowship. Monet. Veronica. See, like English name just sticks to your head the most. I think personally. And that's a good thing. I think. That's a very good thing in my opinion. So anyway, back to Chinese character, like Chinese game in general. I think general conception right now within Korea and Gacha community, there's Chinese games story is very boring. Like a lot of people, like in Korea, Genshin Impact is pretty hated too, right now. For different reasons than global community, I think. So they were really rooting for the Wuthering Wave to like kind of really just got text message from my boss. But yeah, they're really rooting for that game to do well. And most of the people agree the combat is pretty good, the graphic and the gameplay, like the character models are pretty well done. The game has a good baselines, but the story, I haven't seen anyone praise it. They all say story is fucking garbage. And it's just, a lot of people say it might be not a brightest choice to bring Chinese, like, themed maps as your starting area. It's going to be really hard to grab people's attention. Like, Genshin Impact started with the Monstrat, and that wasn't the Chinese themed maps, and I think that was probably a smart choice. I have a feeling my boss is gonna call me any minute. I have a feeling. I'm just gonna let my other account kill this boss here. This is the one good thing about leveling my alt account here, because I can just do my main accounts and kill the raid one shot pretty easily. I mean, I should be able to kill the one level 110, but it's better this way. So far, the biggest concern about the hoarding is their gearing system sucks to hell. I thought people say it's kind of unique. They say it's like a Pokemon. You basically kill the boss and you kind of absorb it and you kind of do things. Personally, I like the system, but I don't like the visual representation of it. What they say is cool, you get to transform into like enemy bosses and do things. But I'm like, dude, the one thing I hate about the gacha games is that I want to see and use the character I paid money for. I don't want like some other gimmicks that takes immersion away from my character, or my character transforming into like a monster or anything like that. I hate that aspect. That's actually one thing I don't like. Like if I pulled for the waifu because I want to stare at waifu 24/7. I don't want my wife to turn into a fucking turtle every few seconds or something. Like I don't want that. Maybe that's just me. But that I see that as a negative. Not the system itself, but the fact that it transforms into those kind of enemies. I mean, the one boss that kind of looks like humanoid, I guess it's kind of cool in a way, but yeah. So in that aspect, I think that done really well without hurting the immersion was the Tower of Fantasy. I think Tower of Fantasy did an amazing job at keeping your character, but you were able to utilize all these different weapons and wield different weapons, no problem. You gotta praise them for that part, in my opinion. Because there's also the swapping system isn't that fun, from my perspective. Like it may be cool for the first few times, but I think I should be able to finish my task force mission now. Yes. Yes! We finished. We did it. But I don't think, but the bottom line is I think Chinese games doesn't have a good story. Or it has a decent, like it has a material that could be cooked right, but the chef never cooks it right. They got the good material, but they can never cook it. I have yet to see a Chinese game do that. Like Arc Knight setting, I love it, but I can never read their stories anymore because I have no idea what the fuck they're trying to tell me by reading the dialogue. When someone summarizes the whole thing and explain in the shorter format, then I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I like this story. But like, that's the summary version of it. That's not me actually reading the story. I'm reading what happened, summary version of it, and it sounds cool. But when I actually read it through, it doesn't sound that cool. China gameplay is a bit better. I mean, of course, I spent a lot of money with it. The Chinese gacha games, like the ones you see right now, the release of a global server, they usually have way more developers than most of the other games out there. That's the key selling point, I think. That's how they make them different compared to the other gacha games. I think Japanese games are pretty much at the bottom right now. They only got the art style to go for, and that's it. Korean games are like in between Japanese and the Chinese games. And Chinese games are pretty much your high budget games.
하수인들아, 마음껏 날 뛰어라. 받아라. 헛되지. 정성이 났어. 이 가슴에 관심.
Chinese dev only cook for their own regional, and the rest regionals just follow. I don't know about that. I think I think they really do try to cook. Like for example, they like the Wuthering Wave story right now. They took like 8 months or 9 months to rewrite the story. This isn't like their first story. They actually took their time to make it better. And the story you have right now is a better version than before. And I was watching live stream and trying to see what other players do with it. I'm just like, like it wasn't just me. Everyone who was watching the stream was just all just scratching their heads. Even the streamer was like, and like he was definitely bored. He did not care what the fuck was going on, and he did not, and so as the people was watching the stream. At least that game has a skip function though. I think biggest problem with the especially MiHoYo games right now is that they don't give a story skip option. That's like the fucking core problem. You should be able to skip story. But I believe the main reason they don't do that is because they don't want players to get the easy rewards. Most likely, I think that's the only reason I see why. Like Blue Archive, for example, that's the story main game, but they still give you an option to skip. Like Visual Novel, that's the game. That's literally all about the story and not really the gameplay. But they still let you skip the story. But for some reason, Genshin Impact and Star Rail does not let you skip the story. People defend to death anyway. So there's no reason for them to really do it. And I think my Casey's dying is the main reason I'm failing. So 150 too much for me right now. My case needs a better gear. Do you need one for Glover server? I'm using the one with the Plaga though, so if you don't have her, then you have to go and watch my other video. Wait, this, you know what? This is the other account. Yeah, my actual Glover server account is on my phone right now. You don't have Plaga, do you? If you don't have it, then you just gotta... Let me find the video for you. My channel. Yeah, right here. Yep. I got Awakening. Jake, I guess. Which one should I choose for Awakening Select? Personally, I think you should go for Luzaria. Awaken Shinjia is very good supporter, as I talked about in the video. But I think when you're starting out the game, Sky and Harim, the two SSR supporter you can easily get at the start with the selector, is much easier to use and more than enough for you. It's only when you start to kind of touch around endgame level areas, especially for PvE, that you will start feel like GI is making tons of difference for you. It's really hard to kind of feel the difference. You kind of feel like, well, this character costs 5 cost, and I don't think it's really making that much difference for my party right now. So personally, I think DPS units early on will be the one that will make the most amount of difference, and they translate really well into the end game as well. You don't even actually have to slap the gear. I actually just use attack speed set. I just grab whatever set that has attack speed to get that 20% attack speed. Because I think you do need like a bit of attack speed to lower the retries cooldown right away. I don't think you can use with like 0 attack speed. I think you need to get some attack speed to actually lower its cooldown time. So yeah, you do need some attack speed, but gear does not matter. She's not there to do damage. She's just there to do just attack the character. Attack the boss and lower the cooldown. Yeah, Bora here.
해볼게요. 현장 타입 아니지만.
I actually use a cooldown set. I should change this to attack speed set. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think you can use whatever you want. But let me look at the retry setup I have here. So this.
어쩔 수 없네. 그렇게나 내가 필요한 거야?
인간들의 목숨은 소중하니까.
Need more range.
지휘받는 건 오랜만이거든. 뒤를 신경 쓰지 않아도 돼서 좋은걸.
그래도 보고 싶으니? 축복이 그대들과 함께합니다.
I wonder if Noel will be actually any good. It would be nice if she gets a nice reactor buff. I don't think she'll be that great, but it would be nice if she did. Do I not have Roy on this account? What the?
새로운 소대인가?
Actually don't have a Roy on this account. That's surprising. That is surprising.
시원한 바람 불어와 코끝을 간지럽게 하네 반짝이는 파도 파도 모래성을 삼키고 가네 저 멀리 파란 솔 아래 사이다 같은 집
The crit damage, the main problem with the crit damage is that this game does not like most of the character cannot guarantee crit hit all the time. Where most of the games like you max out the crit rates and you'll be always like doing crit damage. This game can't really do that. So where the anti-ground damage will always help you and boost your damage. So anti-ground damage is like crit damage in this game, but you don't have to worry about critting or not. So it's actually a better version. It's like damage amp. Anti-ground damage is generally much better. And crit damage also scales a lot worse, I think.
너의 웃음소리 깔깔깔 콧노래 흥얼거리며 마주보고 활짝 웃지 햇빛이 너무 뜨거워 달려갈까
Anti-air damage. Oh man, I wanted first. Wow, I actually finished the counter pass. There's still 10 days left. I really attempt to buy this so I can get all the resources. I should hope on this. Oh, what was the code again? Let me. There are a couple characters that can utilize crit damage, like Luzaria. That's one character.
그래요? 안사는 있는 것도 네, 지시하신 대로 내가 앞에 있을래 욕심쟁이
And we'll do some PvP there. Gotta get those eggs. 3 wins. 3 daily wins. Let's see how fast we can finish it today. I think I already lost. I think I already lost. Hey yo. You're a newbie in this game? Welcome. Well... Uh-oh, I'm dead. How to reach gold 1 like you? You're talking about rank match, right? Because you probably also have to trying to get the task force missions done. For the rank match, you will mostly get matched with the bots until you hit like gold 1. Well, I think to finish up the mission, you have to hit silver. Silver 1. The 1800 points. You will see bots a lot, so you just gotta keep on playing. I have no other explanation for you. Wait, gold 1, not gold 1, man. What do you mean? I'm not gold 1 here? I'm not gold 1. I'm only silver right now. You just have to hit the silver 1. Or are you talking about the strategy battle? Strategy battle is much easier. You can just do NPC battles, and you can still be able to hit whatever the rank you need with the task force mission. But the key is having your first party with the very high levels, and you should be able to do strategy battle pretty easily. There are also people out there who set up their defense team to almost nothing, so you don't have a problem with it. I'm fucked. No! Wish I had a Quinn early on, that I would have made some difference. Another lose. I mean, I'll win eventually. No big deal. It's really hard to give advice for PvP in this game because you have to. It's kind of like a fighting game. It's not totally physical based kind of thing. So strategy is more of understanding what individual units do and what kind of units you should be using to counter that. So it's very similar to a lot of card games or like turn-based games. But there is definitely a physical aspect. You gotta deploy the units at the right timing, or it's going to be much harder for you to evolve one. But playing this arcade will make you able to understand the game quite a lot, actually. I think this arcade is very good way to learn the PvP with no real downside. It gives you tank, it gives you utilize how to kind of play the game. But the key to win this one is literally utilizing Yuna though. That's the main thing. It's how you keep your Yuna alive.
클리포트 인자 개방.
So I lost there. 'Cause I couldn't keep up with my character. And I lost. I guess Ina just doesn't do much damage here. Almost had it. Almost had it. If you get good at this arcade, I think you should be very confident about your skill. I think you'll be better than generally more than half of the players in this game. Now I should be on a pretty high advantage. If they pull out with Yuna, I should be able to deploy. Then just auto. That's one way. Learning the game is fun time. It's not the best, like I said, it's like a fighting game, so there's definitely a learning curve and everything. But once you start to understand the game, and it goes the way that you kind of expect it to go, that's where the real fun comes from. And there's a type advantage. For example, the sniper classes will do more damage against the striker classes, which is like swords. So utilizing that right is gonna help you out. It's like a rock paper scissors. You know, it's like a Pokemon water types being strong against fire. Fire is being strong against grass. Grass being strong against water. Yeah. But the type advantage doesn't feel like it's meaningful as it is compared to other games, though. So I cannot imagine winning fire Pokemon with the grass Pokemon, generally. But in here, I can see myself winning beating defender characters with the sniper characters.
우리 앞서 쓰러져간 싸움. 좌표를 전달했습니다.
교전 가능 시간 계산 완료.
조준.
공간도 엑스콘스. 가치기선이 물러서. 요격하겠습니다.
So right there, I just won the sniper character, the striker. The stuff like that is possible. I was kind of betting on RNG aspects a little bit, but worked out as I hoped. Now let's see, sniper class, try to do some nice damage against the striker, and worked out. Okay, first win of the day. Actually, that's a 2-win. Oh, just gotta win one more time. Amy. One. There we go. Alright, we are good. Man, an army of fucking How many did I summon? Like 4? That's actually pretty good. I think I'm definitely going for Enes skin for my other account. Alright, we got the eggs. We got the eggs. How many eggs do I have on this account right now? I use a little bit so I can get the profile picture. 141. We'll try to save and open it all up at once. So I'm still not sure if it is enough eggs to actually do all the missions. Let me actually go and look at the coupon as well while I'm at it. I think I got the anniversary coupon though. The other coupons I already used. On the 20 eggs I missed out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's going to be 15 more eggs. So it should be around 200. If I get 2 more each. It's 2020. So I pulled about 20, 50 times. Right. 40. No. I think they should give you 400 pulls. So I think you can actually able to Yeah, because this is the last one. Draw 400 times. So I think we should be good. Now that's me doing all the missions and everything every day. I think doing arcade every day to get 3 additional eggs is definitely helpful. Ooh, we got some set binary. Let's actually run some gear. Let's see if I can get lucky with some of the maze gear I have here. Let's see my luck. Actually, I want to go for Gordius gear instead. Please. Attack. Attack speed. We're dead, boys. We are indeed dead. No luck.
지구가 멸망해도 영업하는 편의점 아포칼립스에 어서 오세요. 다른 상품도 체크해 보세요.
I think I'm done farming ship material for a while. I think I should focus into farming tuning binary first. Tuning binary. I can't even skip the info right now. Oh, I do have to do this. Well, we are almost done with most of the
패치
task
개방.
force missions.
전대원 강화 준비. 여러분의 인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요. 좋은 학생이야. 한강을 가슴 떨려라. 제가 해냈어요, 사장님.
Acquire episode 2, 3 hard levels. I think I already done this. Skip the stage once and we're good. Oh, we just gotta clear this one. Should be easy. Should be easy.
패치 개방. 전대원 강화 준비. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 놓치지 마. 가만히 있어. 방심하기엔 아직 이릅니다. 여러분, 제가 해냈어요, 사장님.
It's almost 11, so it's for me to sleep, so I can't usual time and not be tired when I go to work. Try to finish a few more missions, then be done for today.
패치 개방.
Finished all the homework before the weekly.
준비. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 잠시만요. 가슴 떨려라. 제가 해냈어요, 사장님.
Acquire all class info search 1. That's done. Acquire NSX. Good thing I didn't run this completely. Whew. I knew it! 3 fight medals. This will be kind of challenging. I think this is where I'm gonna be stuck for a while. But we are coming pretty close to the end of this mission. Oh, this one should be easy. I shouldn't have problem with this one. I shouldn't have problem with this one. The other ones I'll have problem with most likely.
그럼 즐거운 시간 되시길 바랍니다. 계산대로 다녀올게요. 짝 시원하지만 놓치지 마. 준비됐습니다, 사장님. 지금 지치지 마. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 현장을 도울 내 놈이 도망치고
Come on, cutting.
잠시 고생하셨어요, 여러분. 제가 해냈어요, 사장님.
And 3, 5.
패치 개방.
Honestly, I feel like they nerfed the challenge stages even though they didn't with all this character. It's way easier than I ever remembered.
여러분의 인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요. 현장을 도울 방. 내 놈이 도망치. 방심하게.
취향 파악이네.
대원들이 대기 중입니다.
Alright.
고생하셨어요,
That's
여러분.
Now we're gonna be fucking stuck with the rhino stage. No, this is actually the hard one. Actually, not this one. This one. Come on, please give me this. Give me anti-ground damage. Attack speed. No, I'm gonna settle down with attack speed. Crit damage. There we go. Okay, so that's first finished decent set. We should be good. Attack set again. Stop it.
깨끗하게 쓰고 굴려드려야지. 유익한 지도였어요.
Alright, we maxed out our skill.
목표는 긴장되네요.
Town is stacked now. Did I buy my rivet yet?
여기서도 로봇 세워놔? 나 믿으려고? 진심으로? 나 믿으려고? 진심으로? 나 믿으려고? 진심으로? 여기서도 로봇 세워놔? 우리 둘이 있으면 시간 가는 줄 모르겠더라. 날 믿으려고? 진심으로?
Oh man, I need more. I thought I was pretty close, but I'm really low to lower that force. I guess I can try to use that for coupons if I want to make it faster progress. And the weekly reset happens tomorrow. It should be good, but I feel like I should save these coupons. But the rebet rearm coming next week. Pretty good. And as we clear more dive, we should be able to get some of that force from here as well. Yup.
다이브 멀미를 제의하세요.
Let's do the dive now.
적성체 접근이 포착됐습니다.
Need some anti-stun though. Stun immunity artifact.
잠시
What?
전선을 이탈하겠습니다.
What the fuck? I forgot to turn the auto. Thanks, game. Have let me know.
장룡님이 정지해 주시. 다이브 멀미를 제의하세요. 전투를 대비해 주십시오. 해치 개방. 전대원 방아 준비. 여러분의 인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요. 고생하셨어요, 여러분.
Immunity confusion, that's not useful. I think I'll go with this.
전투를 대비해 주십시오.
My units will take a bit less.
그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길 바랍니다. 여러분의 인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요. 도망치지 마. 준비됐습니다, 사장님. 가슴 떨려라.
Minute to stun. Ooh. Wait, does the enemy stun me here?
스오렌께서 가르쳐 주셨습니다.
Anti-corrupted object damage.
전승진,
That's
전투대
the easy one.
해치 개방. 전대원 강화 준비.
3 damage. Oh my
여러분의
god.
인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요.
Now they're melting. Ow. Let's pull this out here.
가만히 있어. 가만히 있어. 당신은 어떤 거에 마지막 진짜. 고생하셨어요, 여러분. 허가받지 않은 타입입니다. 그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길 바랍니다. 다음에 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 발버둥 쳐봐라. 눈을 달아. 당신 마지막 고생하셨어요, 여러분. 항로가 수정됐습니다. 보존의 침식파가 검출됐습니다. 그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길 바랍니다. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 준비됐. 이렇게 됐으니 실망시키지 마. 방심하게. 가슴 떨려라. 제가 해냈어요, 사장님. 다이브 준비 완료되었습니다.
That was actually a lot of returning than I thought.
행운해보죠. 절정한 요즘입니다. 전승조원, 전투백,
Give me some good artifact. I wanna finish this
해치
quick.
개방, 전대원 강화 준비. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요.
7-11.
현장을 도울.
Oh, it's this enemy.
야. 가만히 있어. 멈추지 마. 당신은 여러분.
LH.
전투를 대비해 주십시오.
Better than nothing.
그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길 바랍니다. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 준비됐습니다. 마지막 고생하셨어요, 여러분. 전승조원 전투대. 그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길 바랍니다. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 도망치지 마. 현장을 도울 방법이 생각하라. 이렇게 됐으니 실망시키지 마. 방심하세요. 마지막 버전. 가슴 떨려라. 적대적인 신호가 감지됩니다. 패치 개방. 전대원 방아 준비. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 현장을 도울 방법이 준비됐습니다, 사장님. 가슴 떨려라. 들키지만 않으면. 패치 개방. 전대원 방아 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 준비됐습니다.
I actually really liked that dungeon. The farming wasn't fun though. But the whole like aesthetic of it was pretty cool. It was a bitch to do it every day. And they reduced the grind, I think.
여러분의 인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요.
Next BGM in the playlist is my favorite. Nice. We got corrupted object.
패치 개방. 전대원 강화 준비. 여러분의 인사고과는 제게 맡겨주세요. 현장을 현장을 도울 방법. 마지막
The classic. This PvP music is one of my favorites. And the song brings me back a lot of memories.
전투를 대비해 주십시오.
Physic SO with the, what was it? Like the little tiger thing that like makes you into like stone. That thing was actually really annoying. But actually the EXO wasn't really bad against that.
고생하셨어요, 여러분. 그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길 바랍니다. 승진 후보로 추천드릴게요. 가만히 있어. 어린 것들이 귀엽게 꾸며이군.
I mean, it wasn't Striker the Super Armor Queen though. Not to mention the basic like skills the fighter class had was pretty annoying. Fucking grappler too. Grapplers are the worst. Those are the ones that I think Elemental Masters are really great against. Or Mage in general. But after all, the Male Slayer ones are the worst though. They're so OP. Not to mention they're really easy to play.
고생하셨어요, 여러분.
That's another. Oh yeah, this is another song.
허가받지 않은 타입입니다. 패치 개방. 전대원 강화. 꺼주세요.
What was the skill the Male Slayers had? It's like the one they jump and they slam onto the ground. That was like really annoying. Especially if you're a Berserker, it applies the bleed element to it. Alignment. It becomes even extra annoying. Enemy evasion minus 20%. I don't think it would do that.
포착됐습니다. 그럼 즐거운 사냥 되시길.
I mean, there's a lot of annoying skills. I don't really like this one that much. What's this one? And this one I didn't like that much either. Oh yeah, this is another one I like.
수호령께서 가르쳐 주셨습니다.
I wonder why they don't release the mobile versions. I feel like they'll actually make a lot of money in Global server if they release the mobile version right now. It's a missed opportunity, I think. I mean, I would probably spend a lot of time to play the mobile version. This is one of my favorite songs too. They were originally gonna launch the Chinese server, then CCP fucked them over with the regulation kind of thing. So that's why they held it for so long, then they released the Korean server instead. But I don't know why they will hold down the Clover server. Man, climbing over this tower was actually really fun back in the day. You had to be actually like a whale and stack player to actually climb over this tower to really high level. Then they nerfed the shit out of it, and the characters got much better and more OP, so this became a joke content. The OG Nexon Days towers are really fucking hard. Like when it was only like a level 70 camp, even without Second Awakening. But I think after Second Awakening came out, they added some adjustment to it, and it just became a joke. That anyone could climb all the way up, basically. It was a pretty epic song. Like, it was actually a really fun gameplay loop too. I kind of wish they added more roguelike elements to it, and they would have been perfect content. Because it already had like item management kind of thing, so that was already good enough. I wish they added maybe like certain floors with the shop elements, then it would have been much better. But at the same time, this was kind of content that kind of make players try to wail out. So maybe that's why it didn't really turn into roguelike content. Yeah, but the later part of the tower was this song, which was a really good one too. And this part, the one I like. But this game had tons of great soundtrack. I don't know. I like the older soundtrack better. The old soundtracks are definitely hits me with nostalgia, and I think they're much more kind of unique and better. I think newer soundtrack definitely has too much like I don't want to say techno-ish vibe, but it does. Doesn't feel the same. Doesn't have the classic feeling. Like this another great song. It's the pretty much the one of the most popular one out of the DFO soundtrack. Yeah, we grind this that stage so many times. Can't remember why we are grinding though. Was it for the XP or the gold? I can't remember. What's the other song? Let's see. Yeah, this is another song I really like. The Oceania area. It's like train soundtrack. The fucking Ninja Turtles, those are really fucking annoying enemies. You know the one I'm talking about, right? They go into their shell and start spinning. And the boss, the turtle looking boss was actually pretty difficult too. It did shit tons of damage. And then the fire move it did, holy shit. They killed me many times. Oh yeah, mermaids were fucking worse. You know what? You're right. Mermaids were much worse. Ba-da-ba-dum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum. But I love how each time you listen to like all this different soundtrack, you can literally tell a unique vibe from it. Where I feel like newer soundtrack doesn't have like a unique vibe to it. It all just kind of feels like the same. This was another hype song. With the stage where the huge giant ass fucking tentacle just wipes you out randomly. And those fucking those guys with the mask and they throw like a tiny octopus at you. Or they try to stab you, or they try to stab themselves. Oh, this song is really popular too, I think. Man, this was really tough dungeon too. Fucking lava pools. To be honest, I never played the classic FNN, so I don't know what the experience like that before. I played the ones after like a rework and the Second Awakening and stuff. So FNN just seemed like a fucking no-brainer character. Like they were fast and they were just able to one-shot rooms easily. Yeah, after Second Awakening, they were just so good in clearing general maps. But this is one of my favorite dungeons of all time. The first room was I can't remember. The second room was those like, what was it? It was like a crawling thing. Sometimes they bite you, then change the elements and stuff. Another room there was a bunch of suicide goblins. Good old days. Yeah, this was one of the hardest dungeons. The OG days, you're able to clear this and get the Terror Knight weapons. I don't think Terror Knight's weapons are that great though. The bleed shit. So they're trying to get the bleed immunity or the bleed status clearing like items. But this has to be one of my favorite BGM, and the dungeon. The dungeon designs were actually pretty clever too. Like back in day when I was in the middle school, played the ENF in Korea. If you're able to solo this dungeon, you are basically a god. You're like really good player. Not just skills, but your temp, like your items also meant like really good. That was the boss BGM. And this boss is fucking crazy too. Especially the one where it starts to enter the timer thing as a barrier and summons all these different fucking things. The Dilmark boss. And it like knocks you up in the air kind of thing. Bum, bum, bum. But it's nice to see the fellow DFO player. I mean, I don't play it anymore, but I think this game is... I spend a lot of my childhood with this game, so anyone who plays this game, I think we can definitely share many memories. This is I actually really like this dungeon as well. It's really hard though. The soundtrack was pretty good. The King's Ruin, I think. There's knight in each room. I think second room was the hardest one for me. the one switch between like the magic or defense. The ice room was kind of annoying too. I thought Fire Now was the easiest one. This was the last stage for soundtrack. I didn't like the boss that much, but this is another really popular song. It's one of the probably most played DFO soundtrack. I didn't like the like stage itself that much, but this BGM is just like golden. Okay. Man, Look Razor is so fucking hard at the start. Then it just got really easy after a while. After like maybe like a few months. But when it initially came out, holy shit. It was pretty hard. I think the magic DPS were the really hard character to look great, especially early on. With the soul benders and shredding the what was it? Dark elements onto the enemies. The Dark Gothic set with the Soul Bender was fucking over. You know what? I don't really think that Anton had that much of a good soundtrack. I just can't never recall which soundtrack. Yeah, I won't really remember this one. Oh yeah, this one I remember. Heard this song way too many times. Hey yo, came in late. I'm about to go to sleep. It's almost 12. If I sleep any later than 12, it gives me trouble. I'll stream again tomorrow. Right? That was the praise. I mean, I liked the Anton at the time. If I look back now, it was kind of. Like party one more fun. Thanks for watching. I think we are getting pretty close at the end. Once we finish with the test planet points, in farming mode. I think if I get CL in this Anyway. You guys have a good night.